Hey guys, welcome back to KB Reptiles. I'm Carrie. This is Barrows, of course.
Hey guys.
And hope that you guys had a good weekend. It's Sunday and tomorrow is Monday. That's always nice, but hey, it is what it is, right? Anyways, we thought that we would share with you guys just a couple of new snakes that we just picked up, and we'll show them off a little bit, and a couple questions that we've been asked we'll kind of touch base with at the end of the video. But anyways, Barrow's got a little guy here, so I'll let him kind of show him off and explain what he is, and there he is.
Hey guys, nice to see you again. First off, let me start with, in case you haven't noticed, I took a couple of inches off the beard.
I had nothing to do with it.
Well, actually, she doesn't know, but she did. So it was Carrie's birthday on Thursday, and as a birthday treat, I went back to some old photos, and I remember when I had the beard at this length. So I decided to take that big beard, or semi-big beard that I had, and trim it down a little bit and just clean it up a little bit. So new look for a little while. Hope it works well. Back to snakes. This guy here is one of our newest additions. So this is a pastel asphalt. So if you guys take a look, and you guys will know what we want to do with some asphalt stuff. But yeah, so we have a couple of ladies lined up for her. A couple of ladies lined up for him. But yeah, this pastel asphalt guy, super cool. Hope it's coming up on camera over here. Great guy. Just got him into the room after a couple of months almost of quarantine, and he's ready to go. So ooh buddy, here we go. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
All right, so Bear's just grabbing that other guy there, and so the next one. So we haven't shown obviously all of our snakes in our collection in the videos, but we do have quite a bit of pied stuff that we're working with in different pied projects. So this was another pickup that we recently got. Of course, he's been in quarantine for a little bit, but he is. This is the cinnamon pied. So you can check him out.
So guys, a little bit different than what we normally like with our pieds, but we couldn't pass up on the opportunity. So we've got this super high white, basically all white pied, but you gotta love that cinnamon head, super dark head. Have some great plans for him. He's of breeding weight for sure. Nice big boy, nice clean looking snake. Let me see if we can focus in on that head over there. See if we can get Carrie in the background to smile. There she is. So yeah, so we've got this cinnamon pied. Got a couple girls lined up for her as well. So
yeah,
on to the next one.
We're having a hard time with that today.
Gosh, got a couple of girls lined up for him. I don't know what's going on, guys. Sunday night. Here we go. I'll be back in a sec.
All right, and still sticking with the pied stuff. So we couldn't pass up on this guy either. So we decided to go ahead and get this other pied male. I'm going to tell you now, it's a male. It's a he, because you know that Barrows is probably gonna mess it up and call it a she, but it is definitely a male. And this one is a pewter pied. So again, very high whites, and you can just see the difference in the head there. You can definitely tell the pewter markings and coloration and whatnot. So,
and I don't think we need to tell you guys what pewter is, but in case you didn't know, pastel cinnamon, and it is a he, and we have a couple of girls lined up for him. So again, and he's breeding weight, obviously much smaller than the last guy we showed you, but he's looking awesome.
Yeah.
Let me get on to the next one that we're going to actually, well, we won't keep this a secret, pair him up with.
Yeah. So we've got a few different, like I was saying, a few different pied or het pieds or different pied stuff that we're kind of working on and working towards. And we'll kind of update you on that a little bit as we go along with our channel and whatnot. But so the pied thing's pretty exciting. And this one is a pastel het pied. So we're going to put that pewter pied to this girl shortly. I think she's we weighed her. How much was she?
She is about 2,100 grams.
So she's obviously ready to go. So we're going to put that pewter pied to her soon, and we'll see what happens. See if we can prove her out, and hopefully we're looking for the sterling pied. Yes. Would be the ultimate goal. But you know, we love to produce normals, so you never know what's going to happen.
And there's the bottom end of the tail, guys, in case some of you guys are wondering about pied markers and stuff. Don't know if you can see it. We don't always know how accurate that is.
Let me turn it around here so you can see. Yeah. strong. There we go. So you can see, like we say, not always is that the best
Not always a
indication,
giveaway.
but she definitely does have those markers if that's something you can kind of rely on, right? So
So we're gonna see. There's a close-up. She's beautiful. Let me get one
So-
more for you guys.
oh yeah, so the next one that where is she even? We recently did a little few changes to our snake room. We thought we were good for a while with not getting any more snakes, but as you know, that's never really the case, right? So
Impossible. Impossible.
it really is. We need a bigger, not only room. I think we need a bigger house because we're overrun.
So we're gonna show you two more females. So this female right here is a lesser genetic stripe het red exanthic. So I know the light's shining right on, but this is a beautiful, and for all you guys who know, you watch our videos, we love genetic stripe stuff. So take a look at that stripe, and I know the light is right above us, so it might be hard to see, but she's got a super yellow stripe down her back, and the lesser and the het red exanthic obviously changes it from a standard looking genetic stripe, but she's about 2,400 grams, so she's ready to go, and we have a couple of boys lined up for her. Now in comparison, let me show you the boy.
Hopefully the light. Oh, I'm picking up. It's really bright. But
Yeah. So there's what the lesser does. So this is a het red exanthic genetic stripe,
Yeah.
and this is a lesser het red exanthic genetic stripe. So you can see the color variation, much more brown, much more yellowish. So we're thinking, of course, that's the lesser influence. And we're thinking about these two, but we've also got some other options for her. So we'll let you guys know what's coming up in the future. But yeah, we love our genetic stripe stuff, as you know. So we're going to see what we can produce with this awesome looking girl. I'll be right back.
all right. So so we wanted to show off a couple of our new snakes, obviously, and then we actually had a question from a friend who was asking for a friend. Doesn't really matter, but somebody asked us a question about ball pythons and them not eating. And before we get to that,
Hold on, we
more.
got one more girl.
One more.
One more girl, and then I'll go over that story that Carrie was just starting with.
Never mind. Here we go.
So this is something that we're going to bring to you guys probably in our next video or two.
Yeah.
It's another project we work with over here, and we're going to go through what we have for this project. But this is our female ultramel that we just picked up. 950 grams, so she's going to fit great into our ultramel project. I don't know if we have any videos out. We have it on Instagram, we have it on Facebook, but we did produce some of our own ultramel stuff a year ago, and we are going to put some of that stuff with some pickups that we've gotten to this girl and see what happens.
Yeah, and I don't know wherever you're watching this from, the ultramel gene and how it is where you guys are from, but from here, and of course we're from Ontario, Canada, we don't have a ton of ultramel stuff going on around here. So we do have a few projects up and coming, and we're really excited to kind of play with the gene a little bit and see what we can do with it.
Yeah.
So we're going to update you guys again on a few of our other snakes that go along with this project. We'll show the babies. I don't think we have shown them off
We haven't.
in our YouTube videos, so we'll show that. But yeah, so this girl gonna pack on a little bit of weight, and
Gonna get her there.
yeah, she's almost of age too, so she just kind of needs to get a little bit of weight onto her, and then we'll be good.
Sorry, guys.
It's okay. It's good to put her with some of our boys that we have, so we're excited about that. So anyways, back to our story
Yes.
about the ball python not eating. So I'll let Barrows go ahead there.
So a friend of mine contacted me and said, I know you guys do some breeding of ball pythons and you have some snakes. And yes, we are a small breeder compared to some of the people that we follow out there and some of the guys in our local area as well. But we thought maybe we could help. So we have a friend who had a snake, hasn't eaten for several months. And she asked me, Barrows, what can we do to get the snake to eat? So I asked all the questions, tank or tub. If it's in a tank, are the sides blacked out? Are you using underheat matting? Are you using lights on top? How much does it weigh? Male or female? Is it breeding? substrate
Yeah.
change,
Live or frozen.
live or frozen.
Rats
We
and
asked,
mice.
we asked everything, and the answers all came back what you would expect. She had it in a tank. It did have the undermat heating. It did have the back and the sides blacked out. The substrate's been the same. The temperature and humidity has been the same since it stopped eating. Nothing's changed. It hasn't been bred. It's their only one. We have tried everything. Substrate hasn't changed. The size of food didn't change. Where they got the food hasn't changed. So I was stumped. I told her, I said, I'm going to do what I think might help her out the best. I'm going to reach out to you guys.
Yeah.
We have some big breeder friends in the U.S., a lot of our Canadian friends who follow us as well. We're going to ask you guys, comment below if you can, and I'm going to get her to look up the comments on the YouTube channel. So Jessica, this is for you. Take a look at the comments below, and anybody who can offer some advice, please do so. We'd love to see. For us, as an example, when we had trouble, and I told her this, but it's hard to come by if you don't know somebody with rats. We used to do a shake and bake technique that Carrie came up with an idea. And on our food, if none of the guys were eating, we used to throw our frozen thawed into a shake and bake bag of ASF poop.
Yeah.
And it worked.
And it was mostly at the time to switch. We had a lot of, we got somebody's collection, and a lot of those snakes were eating live. We prefer to feed frozen thawed to our snakes. We
Yep.
do have a few that absolutely refuse, but to switch those, and actually some of them were eating ASF, and
yeah.
they're not the easiest to come by around here anyways. So what we did is we had someone who did breed them, so we got some of their bedding, we put it in a container, and we actually, once the rat was thawed, we put it in there, shook it up a little bit, dried it off, made sure there was no substrate, no droppings or nothing actually on the rat, cleaned it up, and it actually worked. So it was kind of I had never, we just kind of came up with that. I don't even know, but anyways,
the brains did.
So
she came up with it. So
but yeah, and I mean, we've tried other things. We also, what we do in our snake room here is we have a little heater, and when we're feeding our frozen thawed rats to our snakes, we actually put the heater to them. Fills the room obviously with rat smell, and our snakes go crazy for it. They love it. They know when they smell that it is time to go.
And for me, because I do that feeding in this room,
Yeah.
it is a sauna treat. I come out of here dripping in sweat. For all you high school, university wrestlers, when you used to do the old let's wrap yourself in garbage bags and sweat and run and do all that kind of stuff, I did it.
Yeah.
This is almost the same. It gets hot in here.
Yeah.
The snakes are going crazy. It's a way that we thought even to offer some advice to her to see if they maybe warmed it up even a little bit more and got the temperature more on it. But they've tried everything. They've done their research. She came to me and asked me. So again, I'm going to come to you guys on YouTube,
Yeah.
to all our friends out there, to anybody new who's going to subscribe today. Please offer your advice, comment, let us know what you think.
Yeah. And of course, as we recommended to her as well, and most of you will know this, but if anyone is new who's watching, it isn't uncommon for a ball
Yes.
python to go off of food for several months.
Yeah.
It is a very common thing that happens, and as long as your snake looks healthy, they're not showing any signs of being ill, weight loss, respiratory issues, mites, all that kind of stuff, it is okay for them to go off of food for a long period of time. This particular case,
It's a male too.
It's a
Sorry.
male, and it's
Yeah.
been several months.
Yep.
So she's getting a little concerned. If you think that your snake is ill, if it does show any signs of being sick, again, the weight loss and whatnot, make sure you take it to a vet.
Absolutely,
Make sure there's
guys.
nothing else going on, right? So as much as it is common for them to go off food, you also have to make sure that they are healthy as well, right?
Yep.
So just for anyone who's watching, just a little note, all right?
Yes. So I think that's it for us, guys. We want to show you our newest additions. We want to ask you that serious question to help out a friend, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday night.
All right, guys, and don't forget, if you don't already, please follow us on Instagram and Facebook, KB Reptiles 24. And if you don't already subscribe, we'd love for you to do that. So
Absolutely,
just hit that
guys.
subscription button. Like the video if you liked it, and we'll be back soon with another video.
Hit that notification bell. It's here somewhere. Comment below. We're going to try to help her out. We're going to show you guys some new stuff. We're trying to get the videos out there. We'll be back with you guys soon.
All right, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you soon.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.